Jai Gurudev. Narada Bhakti Sutra 9, Crossing the Ocean of Misery. Narada begins with giving you the definition for good company and bad company. How many of you remember it? Yeah. As we revise it, very sincerely think, this is homework number 1 for you. Are you yourself good company for other people, or are you bad company for other people? That's homework number 1. Homework number 2 is, are you in good company or are you in bad company? Yeah. So now let's go on to see the definitions of good company and bad company. Narada says, when you are in company of somebody and you are talking your problems out to that person, when you leave the company and your heart feels lighter, you feel you're going away with no problem at all, then you have been in good company. Yeah. Now, good company here is not just the company of a person. Yes, it is also the company of the things you do, the situations you are in, the hobbies that you have, yeah, the people that you have surrounded yourself with, yeah, the activity, the group activity of the people around you. Everything is Sangha. Yes, all that is company. Even if I keep company of my phone or my iPad or my laptop and I'm constantly lost on Facebook and Twitter, that is the company I am keeping. Do you see this? If I am constantly lost in TV, yeah, that is the company I am keeping. So understand it from all aspects of your life. When you are in bad company, you go away feeling heavier. Yeah? You feel more anxious, more depressed. Yeah? You're not feeling light. So, you check, are you good company or are you bad company for others? And second, whether you are in good company or you are in bad company. Yes. Just that feeling of lightness or heaviness will give you the answer. So let's look at Narada's first sutra for today. Dussangaha means bad company. Sarvathaiva, by all means. Tyajaha, drop, let go, shun. It does not mean that you should run away from the people who you think are bad company. But Guruji says a very important statement here. He says, do not shake hands with that state of mind. Somebody's state of mind is in that negative kind of place, and that person is kind of trying to throw that negativity all around. Yes, you don't go and hold on to that negativity. Yes, so you do not shake hands with their state of mind. Yes. Is very clear that people are not bad, but their tendencies may become bad, the moods may become bad. Yes, so you don't have to avoid the people and run away. Yeah, otherwise you will go home tonight and you are going to tell your spouse, I'm supposed to totally drop you. No. Yeah. Recognize this, that negativity can affect you, can affect your state of mind. So fiercely protect your state of mind. And how do you fiercely protect it? He says, Dussangah sarvataiva tyajaha. Shun bad company by all means. Bad company is bad company of thoughts, bad company of emotions, yes, bad company of negativities. And what are those negativities? Yes, why should I shun them? Because that negativity can in turn cause negativity here. And what kind of negativity does it cause? Kama. What is kama? Desires, lust. Yeah. Just because somebody else says, you know, I got this and I want this, I should get this. Yes, that gives rise to lust within me also. I also want this. I also want to achieve this. I also want to possess this or that or him or her. You see what I'm saying? Yes, that is kama. The first negative tendency that you can catch on to because of bad company. Second, krodha, anger. Just because somebody else is angry, yeah, and that person says all bad things about a particular person or a situation, what happens to your state of mind? You also start getting angry about that person or that situation, and you also catch on to that anger. Krodha is anger. Yeah. So shun that negative state of mind, which is anger. Yeah. Third is moha. Moha is attachment, delusion. Yes. Attachment to people, attachment to things, attachment to a situation. Yeah. Just wanting a person, wanting a thing or wanting a situation is not attachment. Not wanting a particular situation, not wanting a particular thing and running away from it, or avoiding a particular person is also attachment. Yeah. So moha. Make a list of all these tendencies that you see within you. Yeah. Make a list of all the kama, which is lust. Make a list of all the krodha, the anger. Whether the anger is towards a person, a situation or a thing, and make a list of all the moha. Fourth is lobha. Bad company can instigate you into greed. Oh, you know, you will get more money, do it this way. I'm telling you, come on, let's go to the casino. Yeah? Greed catches on to greed. Fire catches on to fire. Understand this. Yeah? So, lobha. Yes. Greed. Just let go. Drop it. Next. Smriti Bhramsa. What does all this do to you? Kam, Krodha, Lobha and Moha. Yeah? It leads to a forgetfulness in you for the purpose of life, for the real purpose of life. Why am I here? Am I here to just run after people, to run after situations and run after things, or to run away from people and avoid certain people, or be fearful of a situation, or not want a thing? Yeah. Think about this. What is the real purpose of your life? If you are too caught up in kama, krodha, moha and lobha, you will not be able to see the higher purpose of life. Only a person who shuns these four can see the higher purpose of life. Yeah. And buddhi nasha. Buddhi is intellect. Nasha is destroyed. The one who is lost in kama, krodha, moha, lobha. Yeah. he forgets the purpose of his life. Yeah? And his intellect or the power of reasoning or viveka is destroyed. Yes? There will be no logic in it. The only logic will be, why am I running after this particular person or situation or thing? And proper judgments and proper logical analysis how this is the right thing to do. Yeah? And why this is the right thing to avoid this person or this situation or this particular thing. Yeah? So when your reasoning gets stuck, yeah, basically it becomes useless to argue with such a person. The person is stuck on that. No, this is what it is. I am telling you. Yes. The walls are built all around by this, and that is called buddhi nasha. Yeah? The intellect is destroyed. If intellect is destroyed, tell me what is left in a human? Intellect is the only thing that can take you towards enlightenment. You know this, right? Viveka opens the door to vairagya and abhyasa. The power of discrimination alone opens the door towards dispassion towards people, situations and things, and towards practicing to go within and be with the self. If this viveka itself is destroyed, then what is there? What is left in this life? It is sarvanasha. Everything is destroyed. Sarvanasha. Karanatvat. These are the reasons why you should shun bad company. Yes. So very seriously think about it. What is your bad company? Yeah. And take this step of shunning it totally. Not the person, but that negative state of mind which is leading to all this chaos in your life. And initially when you start doing this homework, you're going to find that you have just a little desire, just a little anger, just a little ripple of greed, yeah? or just a little ripple of attachment. Yes, but later on this little ripple will keep increasing if you do not remove it at the beginning. If you don't nip it in its bud, this really can increase to such a great extent that it can flood you. So the sutra is Taranga ita apime. It may appear very little, just like a ripple. Tarang is a ripple. Yeah, it may appear like a little ripple or a little wave initially, but sangat, when you get deeper into that company, sangat, samudrayanti, it will flood you. Yes. That's how bad company really affects. You feel, oh, I'm not getting affected by this so much. I am strong. And somewhere it creeps on you a little bit and a little bit more and a little bit more. And then suddenly you are submerged under that negativity. You become full of that negativity and you do not even realize that this is because I gave into bad company. You will be in the grip of such a delusion. How will you cross this ocean? This ocean is an ocean of misery. An ocean full of kama, krodha, lobha, moha is an ocean of misery. And how will you be able to cross it over? Yeah. That's where Narada gives you many beautiful points. He talks about the sutra where he says, who can cross this ocean? Kaha starati? Kaha starati maya? Yeah? Who can cross over this ocean of Maya? Who is so strong? This Maya can completely flood you. Yeah? Maya means what? Yeah? Anything that I see, anything that I hear, anything that I touch, anything that I taste, yeah? Or anything that I smell. All these 5 can be measured. Yes? You can measure whether it is bright or dark. Yeah? You can measure whether it is loud or soft. Yes? You can measure whether the smell is good or bad. Yeah? Everything in this world of 5 senses is Maya. It can be measured. Yeah? And it is not real. It is elusive. Yes? It's like a mirage in the desert. Yes. This world of Maya is always changing. It can never be stable. It's not sthira. Yeah? It's constantly changing. People are changing, situations are changing, things are changing. Yes? It is the design of the divinity to confuse you. Yeah? And that design is working impeccably. So, Narada is telling you that he will give you techniques to be able to cross over this ocean of Maya. So, let's look at the 12 techniques that Narada gives for crossing over this ocean of Maya. The first technique is Yacht Sun Gan tyajati. We have to realize that we are completely lost in our associations outside. Yeah? Sangha is my association outside. Yeah? I am all the time associating with a particular person, a particular situation or a thing. I never withdraw from people, situations and things and go within. That is the root cause of Maya. Yes, because I give a lot of attention to all my external associations. Yacht Sun Gan tyajati means one who drops these external associations and goes within. Yeah? The direction of the senses is outwards. One who changes this direction and goes within. Such is the one who will cross this ocean of misery. Yeah? Yacht Sun Gan tyajati. Here Guruji told you about the Heart Sutra of Buddha, where he says that everything is emptiness. Everything is emptiness and go beyond it. Go beyond it. Yeah? The 5 elements are actually emptiness. They just give you an illusion of happiness, but there is no happiness there really. Everything is emptiness. The same thing Narada is saying, that everything is emptiness. Yeah. So the first sutra is Yacht Sun Gan tyajati. One who can drop associations with the external world and reflect inwards, keep in his own company. Such a one can cross the ocean of misery. Second, Mahanubhavam sevate. One who serves the wise one. Mahanubhavam, the enlightened one. Whoever is there in your life, a guru, a master, a teacher, somebody who has attained that knowledge. If you go and serve such a person, yeah, you don't have to go and really serve, but be in the company of such a person, then you will definitely be able to cross over this ocean of Maya. Why? When you sit with a happy person, you start feeling happy, right? When you sit with a sad person, don't you start feeling sad? Doesn't your energy also start pulling downwards? Yeah, just like that, sitting with a knowledgeable one, being in the company of a knowledgeable one, raises your bar of knowledge, uplifts you, increases your sattva. Yeah? And that can help you cross this ocean of misery, of Maya. Yes. The third one is nirmamo bhavati. What is mamo? I, me, mine. Yes, we are totally lost in I. Yes, Guruji gave you some examples, no? Of a parrot. Yeah. The parrot of a dacoit will say, kill him, shoot him. The parrot of a knowledgeable one will talk knowledge. Yeah, will talk about Maya and how to get over Maya. Yes. We have also become like parrots. Yes. We repeat what we learn from our associations. Just because our associations are all running after money, okay, that is the right thing to do. Let me also run after money. Just because our associations are running after babies, that's the right thing to do. Let me keep running after babies. Make more babies, make more babies. Oh, now babies have come. Now I have to make more money. Okay, let me make more money, make more money. Oh, now the babies are growing up. Now more houses. Make more houses. Keep running, keep running, keep running. That's the right thing to do. Everybody is doing that. Isn't this our story? Yeah. Okay, now don't get me wrong. I'm not saying, oh, don't have a house and don't make a baby and don't get married and don't have a job. No. Yeah. Just recognize I, me, mine is something that has made me a parrot. Relax, just be. If you're crazy, just be crazy. That craziness dissolves this I, me, mine. Just be natural, be what you are, be simple. Yeah? Simplicity dissolves ego. Love dissolves ego. You are love. Yeah. Be in your natural state, in the core of your being. And then you will recognize that, oh, there's just this little part of me which wants to mimic somebody else or follow somebody else and is lost in the world and wants to just become a parrot. When that naturalness and simplicity and that love becomes stronger within you, this little chitter chatter of the mind of I, me, mine will drop off. One who is nirmamo bhavati, who is nirmamo, who has dropped I, mine, he is the one who crosses the ocean of Maya. Clear? These three are clear? Yes? Let's move on to the next one. Number 4. Yo vivikta sthanam sevate. Vivikta sthanam is a place of seclusion, where there is no one else but you. So, somebody who goes into seclusion, who disconnects from this external associations of people, situations and things and just reflects upon his own self, goes within. Such a person can cross over the ocean of misery. Now you ask, how does that work? You have an attachment, you have an addiction, a habit pattern, you're angry, you hate somebody, jealousy, whatever these are always with an external object. It doesn't matter whether the object is a person or a thing or a situation. always angry at an external person or situation. There's always jealousy towards an external person. You see what I'm saying? A habit is with an external situation or thing. Yes. An attachment is with an external person or situation or thing. So cutting off from these, cutting that string off for a while and just reflecting upon yourself, just being in seclusion. That is the fourth technique provided by Narada. We do the same thing in advanced course, no? What do we do in advance? For the next 3-4 days, I am not interested in talking to anybody or looking at anybody. I completely go within and just meditate. Yes, not even speaking with somebody. Complete silence. When I go within and meditate, what is it? I have gone into seclusion. I'm just taking time off. Time to be with me. Number 5 is Yo Loka Bandha Moonmulayati. Means drop all the strings, the concerns you have about the world, what people will say to me, what will I get from this, what will I lose if I do this. All these concerns that are there in the mind. Your mind goes on and on about this. Have you noticed? What are you most bothered about? What will people say? What will he think? What will she think about me? Yes? Or what will I get from this? Why should I attend Narada Bhakti Sutras? What will I gain from this? When the mind is constantly looking for something to feed on, that becomes a bondage. A bondage of this loka. Loka is not just people, loka is world, this entire world. Yes, there is a lot of bondage for you in this world. You recognize what binds you. Your concerns are your bondage. It's as simple as that. You're over concerned about money, over concerned about retirement, over concerned about your health, over concerned about your spouse, over concerned about your children, anything. All this is nothing but your bondage. Recognize your bondage and drop. The one who drops this loka and the bandhas of this loka, he is the one who can cross the ocean of misery or maya. Yes. Sixth one is yoga kshemam tyajati. Yoga and kshema. Yoga is when you are striving to achieve, attain that which you don't have. That is yogak. And kshemam is you strive to maintain what you have. Yes, these are two main concerns that we have. Either we are striving to achieve what we don't have, or once I have achieved something, I am striving to maintain it. Yoga kshemam. All actions are oriented either to achieve something or maintain something. And Guruji gave you different examples of a house, a car. You want to either keep acquiring or keep maintaining. This feverishness, this running in the mind does not let you relax, does not let you calm down, does not let you go into seclusion. Yes, even if you go into seclusion, but your mind is continuously planning, you are not really experiencing that stillness. So one who drops yoga kshemam from here, not from externally. It does not mean you stop action and just sit at home and wait. Oh, my company is going to throw money from the top, it's going to fall in my lap. I'm going to sit on the couch and not do any work. Is this going to work? No. We are not saying that. Yes? You do your work, but stop being feverish about the work in your head. You work just 8 hours a day, but you keep thinking about it 18 hours a day. Yes, you see what I'm saying? One who drops this feverishness to acquire or feverishness to maintain, he is the one who crosses this ocean of Maya. Yoga kshemam tyajati. Yes. Guruji gave you a very cute story, right? You remember that person who said that he's renouncing everything and becoming a sannyasi, and he walks 10 kilometers away from the home, and then he realizes, oh, my small little silver cup is sitting outside. He walks back 10 kilometers to tell his wife, keep the silver cup inside and safe. You see? Yeah. Yo yoga kshemam tyajati. Again, don't start thinking, oh, I have to give up the world, I have to give up action. I'm correcting this thing right here and right now. Yeah, it's not about giving up action. Yeah, it is about giving up the thoughts, the continuous feverishness about the action, the continuous feverishness of the results of action, and continuous feverishness about maintaining those results of action. Yes, giving up the thoughts here, not the action here. Clear? Yoga kshemam tyajati. What is the 7th technique? Nistrayo gunayo bhavati. There are 3 gunas, rajas, tamas and sattva. Everything in this creation is running because of these 3. Whether it is the seasons, whether it is day and night, whether it is this body, whether it is this mind, whether it is an animal, a bird, whether it is a plant, a fruit, anything and everything is running because of the 3 gunas. And what are the 3 gunas? Rajas is action or activity. Tamas is rest or relaxation. And sattva is a perfect balance between rajas and tamas. It is equanimity. Now, there is a state beyond these 3, that state of complete silence. Yes, where you can transcend even knowledge. One who reaches that state, which is beyond the 3 gunas, beyond rajas, tamas and sattva, he is the one who crosses this ocean of Maya. Yeah. Number 8, Yat karma phalam tyajati. What is karma phalam? The fruit of action. I always do an action with my mind on the fruit of action. When I keep doing an action, but my mind is on the fruit of action, where is my mind really? It's not in the present moment, it is in the future. Yes, and when the mind is always in the future, even before the action is committed, there is a constant anxiety in my mind. What will be the outcome? How will this action be? Will I be able to do it? Yes, a constant worry is there in the mind, constant anxiety, even before I take this action in my hands and complete it. When I complete it, my mind is still stuck in the future, no? And the karma phalam, what will be the result? It is constantly regretting, oh, if I had done this better, maybe if I had done that better. Yes, I am all the time running between worry and regret, worry and regret, worry and regret. And life keeps on vacillating, because life is nothing but a series of actions, one after the other, a series of karmas, one after the other. But I keep vacillating because of my focus being on the karma phalam. Yeah. So, yat karma phalam tyajati, one who drops the fruit of action, or worrying about the fruit of action, and just focuses upon the action in the present moment. Yes, whatever the result is, it doesn't matter. Whatever is in my karmas will anyway come to me. Yes, having this acceptance, one who moves in life from moment to moment to moment, moving in life like that, that is a person who can cross over this ocean of misery. Yeah. Number 9th, Narada tells us very beautifully, one who is centered in every action. Most of you have done Ashtavakra, so you know what I'm talking about. Being a witness. I am in this world of people, situations and things, yet I'm not lost here. I am centered. From here I operate like a witness. Everything is happening. There are people coming, there are people going, there are situations rising and then they fall off, and then there are things that come in life and things that go in life. I am just a witness. All these external waves of people, situations and things do not affect me. Yes, I am doing every action but being totally centered. Yes, that means I am a sakshi, a witness. Yes, the same thing Narada calls sannyas, being in the center. Yeah, so karmani sanyasyati. Yeah, one who while doing his action, he is centered. Yeah, everything I am doing, but I am centered. I am in sakshi bhav. I am a witness. Yes, I do not get involved. I do not get carried away by emotion. Yes, I do not get lost. Karmani sanyasyati. Technique number 10. Tato nirdvandvo bhavati. What is dvandva? We've done this in Ashtavakra also. Duality in the mind. Two opposing thoughts in the mind. Oh, I want to do this, I've committed to this, but I am so tired. I also want to enjoy. No, but I've committed to doing this. I have committed that I will do my pranayama, I will do my kriya every day. Oh, but I want to watch TV also. Constant conflict in the mind. Dvandva. Duality in the mind. Yeah, I'm just giving you a very simple example. There is duality in your mind where relationships are concerned. There's duality in your mind where commitments are concerned. There's duality in your mind where your job is concerned, your career is concerned. It's there in almost every field. Yeah, the mind keeps swinging between two. Then you cannot be centered in your action because you are lost in the mind. Yes, when you withdraw from the chitter chatter of the mind also and become centered in action, then you have achieved it. Yeah. If you are centered, calm, serene, settled while doing every action, completely devoid of conflict of whether it is pleasant or unpleasant. Doesn't matter whether it is pleasant or unpleasant. What is. Being with what is called being nirdvandvo. dropping the dvandva in the mind. It doesn't matter. It is uncomfortable right now. It's okay. I'm going to be with it. I'm not encouraging this thought of being uncomfortable, because then the thought of commitment will come up and then there will be a constant fight between the two. That is called dvandva. Let me drop this thought of, oh, it's uncomfortable that has come up. Whether it's pleasant or unpleasant, I am. I just am. Yeah? Just be. That is called tato nirdvandvo bhavati. One who goes beyond the duality or dvandva, he crosses over this ocean of misery. Now we come to number 11. This technique is for those people who are a lot into knowledge, who are a lot into Gyan Yoga, have been reading a lot of books, have been listening to a lot of talks, have done lots of knowledge sessions, yes, and have been implementing the homework, but are stuck only in the bookish knowledge. You see what I'm saying? You might be even very sincerely listening to all the knowledge and all the sutras, and you might know everything by heart. You might have by hearted all the sutras, but still, if you have not gone beyond that knowledge, gone beyond and experienced the stillness within, that knowledge has become an obstacle for you. You see what I'm saying? Now this is only for those people who are really sincerely practicing Gyan Yoga, not for those people who have not even started doing it. Yeah? Those people who are very sincerely practicing Gyan Yoga, for them, number 11 is applicable. You Vedan api sanyasyati. One who drops even all the knowledge, all this spiritual knowledge, he will cross over the ocean of Maya. Yeah, now understand why? Because knowledge is just an antidote to your worry, your concern, your regret, your hatred, your jealousy. Yeah. Once you've applied the antidote and the poison is gotten rid of, yeah, you have to get rid of the antidote even. You see what I'm saying? Just like soap. You've applied soap and you've gotten rid of the dirt. But you can't hold on to the soap, na? You have to get rid of the soap also. Means you have to go beyond knowledge even. Beyond Gyan Yoga is that stillness, that quietness. Yeah? Knowledge is required for you to reach that stage, to experience silence. Otherwise you cannot experience silence if the mind is dirty with thoughts of negativity. First, that mind has to become a clean mind with the soap of knowledge. That is the first step. After the mind has become a clean mind, now this clean mind can experience that silence, that purity, yeah? That absolute ecstasy. Got it? So this is only for people who are Gyan Yogis, not others. Yeah? So one who drops even the attachment to knowledge, he experiences absolute ecstasy and crosses over the ocean of misery. Clear? Yeah. Number 12, Kevalam avikchin anuragham labhate. Avikshan is continuous. Avikshan is that which does not have cuts or is not broken, unbroken, uninterrupted. Yeah, continuous. Yeah, continuous anuragamam. means continuous love. Yeah. Is your love continuous? No. You give me this, then I love you. You don't give me this, oh, my love is gone, out the window. Yeah. So when you have a continuous love, it doesn't go up and down and up and down. Yeah, when you can maintain that continuity in love, that person crosses over the ocean of Maya or misery. Yes, and Guruji told you, such a state is possible in a guru, in a child, in a saint. Yeah, even a little child is like that, always happy. Yeah? Uninterrupted, unbroken love. Yes, a child's love towards the mother is not really conditional. Yeah? It's completely unconditional. Satarati. Such a one swims or can actually cross over. Such a person swims and crosses over. Satarati. It's a repetition. Sa lokan tarayati. Such a one can help other people also cross over this ocean. Yeah. So, tell me quickly, what are the 12 techniques that he says can help you cross over this ocean? Yeah. First, one who keeps in his own company. Yeah. Who can break off from external associations and just keep with his own company. 2, who serves the enlightened people or the knowledgeable people. 3rd, one who drops I, mine. 4th, who goes into seclusion for a while just to experience the complete silence of the mind. 5th, one who drops all the concerns, the bondages of the world. Yeah. 6th, who drops yoga kshema, wanting to achieve and attain and wanting to maintain. Yeah. 7, who goes beyond the 3 gunas. 8, who drops this running after karma phalam. Yeah. 9, being in sakshi bhav or sannyas, being centered. 10th, being nirdvandvo, dropping duality, letting go of duality. 11th, this is only for the Gyan Yogis, going beyond knowledge even, not getting stuck in words. Yeah? Going beyond knowledge even. And 12, a continuous, uninterrupted, unbroken love. Yeah? These are the 12 kinds of people or the 12 techniques through which one can cross over the ocean of misery, and not only just cross over himself but help others cross over. Yes, and such a one you already know, Guru. Yes, our Guru is a live example before us. He can actually show you the path. He is here to show us the path. All we have to do is just walk that path. Yeah. And he told you 5 qualities of a guru today. What are the 5 qualities? Dukkha kshaya. In the presence of the guru, sadness is gone. 2nd, sukha avir bhava. For no reason, happiness wells up in you. 3rd, jnana raksha. There is complete protection of your knowledge, of your wisdom. 4th, samruddhi, means there is abundance. There is a sense of feeling of abundance. Yeah, it doesn't mean there is a lot of money around. It just is that whenever I need something, it comes to me. Even before I want something, it comes to me. And 5, sarvasma vardhana, means all the talents and blossoming of the personality happens in you. All talents come up in you. Yeah? We already have somebody with all these 5 qualities. Yes, we have to just follow his path. He has paved the way. There are such few people in this world really who have somebody to guide them. Otherwise, people are lost in this world. They just don't know what to do, where to go. We are so lucky to have a master, aren't we? Yeah. So now, homework for you. Out of these 12 techniques that we have studied today, you will promise yourself right now which technique are you going to commit to. Yes, and you will send me an email telling me exactly which technique you are going to commit to. One of the 12 you have to commit to today. Yes, I want an email from each one of you tonight. Yeah? So go through the notes again. I will see you next week. Jai Gurudev.